put math together with social studies. And this project really shows them, not just the history, but it shows them the math beside it and behind it. As we were doing the math, I said something to one of the girls. I said, I really like math. And she said, oh, no, I don't like math. And I said, really? I said, I used to teach math. And I always thought math was a lot of fun. I said, I always loved math when I was in school. And so as we were talking about it, they began to think about it a little bit more. When they were working on the worksheets last year, as they were working, they were hunting for the answers, of course, and they were just working away in groups. And this one young man was working on the picture that has the horse in the picture. And after a while, he just said, I could just watch his face because he just said it out. That's where they get horsepower. I said, yes, that's where they get the name horsepower. It's a measure of how much work one horse does.
That's great.
And
all right.
They make the connections. So as long as they can make the connections, they can see not just the history, but they can see it actually means something in math too.
I had been looking for opportunities to embed upper-level math and senior-level English. I got the idea for this series of lessons while listening to David Brissou of Macalester College at the T-Cube International Conference in Fort Worth earlier this year. I always try to hear David whenever I know that he's speaking because I love his talks on the history of math. And David was speaking about William of Heytesbury and the Merton calculators at Oxford University and the mean speed theorem. And when I heard David speaking about the Merton calculators, it came to me, I thought of the Canterbury Tales.
This is the first time I've ever been approached by a math teacher to try to bring math into the English room. Even after doing a literacy push several years ago to try to bring literacy across all curriculums, no math teacher ever came to me to say, can we bring math into an English room? So we took the Canterbury Tales and started planning out how we could use the data from the Black Death, how we could use the data from horsepower and travel and oral storytelling to figure out how they traveled, the rate they traveled, and figure out the population growth that was occurring during the 1300s.
Well, at first, I didn't understand why we were doing charts and statistics in English, but later on it started to make sense because we took like the Black Death and about how many people would have died and taking all these variables and putting them into a chart made everything kind of flow. Learning how to take that information and interpret it and relate it to the charts.
God knows I'm tough. He knows we got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it, and we're worth it. I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up.